12 News, your election headquarters. Sponsored by Nature's Federal Credit Union.
From Rogers Park in Beaumont to the Public Library in Port Arthur and all across Southeast Texas, we have seen the push to the polls this Tuesday. They will close in 1 hour from now at 7 o'clock, but as long as you're in line at that time, you'll be allowed to cast your ballot. Now, 12 News has you covered as Republicans and Democrats face off in closely watched primary showdowns. Good evening from your election headquarters. I'm Nick Canizales.
And I'm Cladra Rhodes. We have our reporters spread out across Southeast Texas today, covering all of the hot races. Ebony Coleman is at Theodore Johns Library here in Beaumont, covering the race for Jefferson County Precinct 4 Commissioner. Over in Orange County, Cameron Burchett is tracking who will take the commissioner seat for Precinct 2. And Spencer Plato is up in Newton County covering the race for Newton County Judge. But first, let's get to Daniela Tawana Palau. She's out at Rogers Park, keeping a pulse on how voters are feeling today.
Nick, Cladra, I voted this afternoon at this exact polling location, and it took me less than 8 minutes. But as you can see, there is a longer line now because we're getting closer to the polls closing. I spoke to some voters, and they let me know that it took them around 10 to 20 minutes to get in and out of this specific location. On the primary election ballot, you'll see several local and state races, from U.S. Congress all the way down to County Justice of the Peace and County Party Leader. I spoke with voters this morning about how long it took them to cast their ballots. Some told us they were done in just 2 minutes. Others said it took closer to 15, especially if they spent time reviewing the ballot before making their selections. Voters said the process at Rogers Park was quick and easy.
The experience was very easy, very organized, and everybody's following the rules, and they're showing their driver's license and identification and get their slip to go to vote.
To avoid delays, remember to bring a valid form of photo identification like a driver's license, a passport, and more. If you haven't made it out to the polls, you still have 1 hour left to either go to one of 31 polling locations, including this one, or the public library behind it. I'm live at Rogers Park. Danielle Tuataplau, 12 News.